again, we're in the middle of the halachot. When a person is in the middle of elokai netzor, what a person is allowed to answer, when a person is not allowed to answer. So yesterday we said that a person may only answer the hamesh amenim of the Hatzi Kaddish, and other than that, besides a little bit of the Kedusha, which we explained, you could say Kadosh Kadosh, you could say Baruch Kevod. Really, a person should not answer anything else. No Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemos, no Amen, except for Birkat Kohanim, which we said you're allowed to answer Amen for Birkat Kohanim. Halakha says that if a person remembers in the middle of elokai netzor that he forgot, let's say, yaale, veyavo, normally once you completed the Amidah, you got to go back to the beginning. But being that elokai netzor, as we're explaining right now, is really part of the Amidah, and really a person's not allowed to be mafsik, no Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo, not even Amen, but most of the Amenim a person may not answer. So therefore it's really considered part of Amidah. And therefore if a person remembers in the middle of elokai netzor that he didn't say yaale veyavo, you could still go back to retzeh, say from retzeh, yaale veyavo, and continue onwards. In such a case, where a person forgot yaale veyavo, he shouldn't answer even the amens of the 5 kaddishim or the kedusha. Rather, he should be like the middle of Amidah, when a person, let's say, is in the middle of retzeh, and he hears the Hazan say retzeh, the Hazan say kedusha. In such a case, he doesn't answer anything. A person does not answer anything for the kedusha. If you're in the middle of your Amidah, you're in the middle of Laminim, you're in the middle of Tekah B'Shofar, the guy came late and he by the time they started the Hazara, he's still in the middle of his Amidah. So the halakha is you don't answer. All you do is you stop, you listen to the kedusha, you listen to Kadosh, 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 Baruch Kevod Hashem Mekomo, but you don't say anything because you're in the middle of your Amidah. So too in such a case where you're by elokai netzor, but you realize that you actually forgot to say retzeh, you forgot to say yaale veyavo. In such a case, do not answer because you're really in the middle of your Amidah, and therefore all you do is just listen to the kedusha and don't answer the kedusha with the hazan. Now, there is a part at the end of elokai netzor which is very important, and a person should make sure that they say it. Again, different sidurim have different nushaot. He brings down that if a person says aseh l'ma'an shemach, aseh l'ma'an yeminach, aseh l'ma'an toratah, aseh l'ma'an kedushatah, mi haragil omar arba'ah devarim elu zocher kabel penei shechina. The person is Zat Hashem will be mekabel the penei shechina if he says these things. So therefore one should be careful. And again, after all the tahanonim, after all our tefillot, whatever we're praying to Borei Olam, that we should say aseh l'ma'an shemach, does go, that part is integral. It's very important, and therefore do not skip it. Even though, again, as we're saying, that it could be Yule Ratzon part of the elokai netzor could be already considered maybe part of the Amidah, not part, but this part aseh l'ma'an shemach is very integral, very important, and therefore one should say it in order that he should be mekabel penei shechina. Now, once a person reaches the second Yule Ratzon, your Amidah is considered complete, and now you can answer all the amens. You could even say all the whole kedusha. A person can answer everything. Once he already said the second Yule Ratzon, even if he didn't say yet Oseh Shalom, he's allowed to answer any amen, and he's also allowed to answer kedusha because his Amidah is technically considered over. And therefore, in such a case where a person already said the Yule Ratzon, if you would remember, let's say that he forgot yaale veyavo or something like that, it's already too late, and a person would have to complete his Amidah.